the older offspring, even after they have become dependent, still spend a lot of time with their mothers, and all the different family members help one another. Flo also taught me that female chimps do not have just one mate. One day she came to my camp with a pink swelling on her rump. This was a sign that she was ready for mating. She was followed by a long line of suitors. Many of them had never visited my camp before and they were scared, but they were so attracted to Flo that they overcame their fear in order to keep close to her. She allowed them all to mate with her at different times. Soon after the chimps had begun to visit my camp, the National Geographic Society, which was giving Lewis money for my research, sent a photographer to Gombe to make a film. Hugo van Lawick was a Dutch baron. He loved and respected animals just as I did, and he made a wonderful movie. 1 year later in England, we got married. By then I had left Gombe for a while to start my own studies at Cambridge University. I hated to leave, but I knew I would soon be back. I had promised Lewis that I would work hard and get my PhD degree. After I got the degree, Hugo and I went back to Gombe together. It was a very exciting time as Flo has just had a baby. Little Flint, that was the first wild chimpanzee, in fact, that I ever saw close up. Nearby 4 years after I had begun my research, Flo came very often to camp looking for bananas. Fi now 6 years old, and Feigen 5 years older. We're still always with her. Fi loved her new baby brother. When he was 4 months old, she was allowed to play with groom him. Sometimes Flo let her carry him when they moved through the forest. During that time, Fi learned a lot about how to be a good mother. Flint learned to walk and climb when he was 6 months old, and he learned to ride on his mother's back during travel instead of always climbing on underneath. He gradually spent more time playing with his 2 older brothers. They were always very gentle with him. So were other youngsters of the community. They had to be, for if Flo thought any other chimps were too rough, she would charge over to threaten or even attack them.